Welcome back to day 21 of Tapping Every Day. My name's Dalton, and EFT Tapping basically saved my life and scooped me up from a life of anxiety, burnout, overwhelm, and panic attacks. And I'm eternally grateful for the person that showed me how to do it. So I want to pass that forward, pay it forward to people who, might be feeling that way or might be trending towards that feeling, so they can get out ahead of it. Today, the script is based on the teachings of Byron Katie, and it's all about that feeling that I'm sure you felt, I feel all the time, of being able to recharge your emotional battery. I guess for lack of a better term, it'd be like emotional burnout. And that is so easy to come across these days. If you just flip on any news channel, which I suggest that you don't, but if you flip on any news channel, you're inundated with just so many stories that you feel and care so deeply for. Whether it's your neighbor down the street having a hard time or someone across the world, doesn't matter. It still takes emotional energy from you, for better or worse, and a skill that you're not taught growing up, but you kind of need to learn how to do, is to regulate that emotional battery so that you can keep showing up for the people that need it in your life as your best self, instead of a drained husk of what could have been. As always, don't tap on anything that doesn't feel safe or correct in your body or doesn't resonate with you. Just ignore it, skip it, move on, or even repeat the previous affirmation. And we're going to be tapping, or starting this tapping, on the karate chop point on the side of your hand. And simply, if you've never done EFT tapping, it's simple. Just tap where I tap and repeat what I say after I say it, either out loud or in your head. So here we go. Even though I feel emotionally burned out and depleted, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Even though I have nothing left to give right now, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Even though I'm tired in a way that rest alone doesn't fix, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Take a deep breath in. Release it, and we'll move on to tapping through the points, starting at the top of the head. I feel emotionally drained and distant from myself. I've been running on empty and pretending I'm okay for so long. Everything feels like too much effort. I've ignored my needs just to meet the expectations of others. Even joy feels hard to remember and access right now. I keep perpetuating a story that says I'm supposed to keep going. But that story isn't kind, and it isn't true. And I choose now to release the belief that I must keep giving when I have nothing left to give. It's safe to stop and be still. I I let my breath slow and become spacious and soft. Rest isn't failure, it's wisdom. My nervous system is allowed to come down from high alert. Each breath recharges me just a little bit more. This moment is only for me. My body is grateful for this pause. I receive the peace of presence. I'm not broken, I'm just tired. My exhaustion makes sense given how much I've carried. I'm allowed to pause to refill my own cup. Even small acts of self-care begin to restore me. I deserve compassion, rest, and renewal. I can say, no, I don't want to do that, without any shame or guilt. I choose nourishment over depleting myself. It is safe to tend to myself now. I recharge with gentleness and grace. My needs are valid and I honor them fully. Rest is a sacred and necessary rhythm. I choose thoughts that nourish instead of drain. My emotional battery restores itself in calm and clarity. I am no longer ruled by urgency or obligation. I live from a wellspring of restored energy. I return to myself whole, rested, and real. I I feel emotionally nourished and balanced. My inner light is vibrant and steady. I move through life with grounded ease. I protect my peace and prioritize my well-being. My energy is abundant, clear, and aligned. I feel deeply alive and emotionally free. The time I take out of my life to rest and renew has brought me back to aliveness. This is who I am now. I welcome this new reality with gratitude, grace, and excitement. Take a deep breath, release it, and we'll do some self-havening for our closing affirmation. So just repeat after me. I deserve rest. I choose replenishment. I return to myself full and whole. I deserve rest. I choose replenishment. I return to myself full and whole. I deserve rest. I choose replenishment. I return to myself full and whole. And I hope you can feel the space that created, the lightness. I had to pause in there a few times because I felt like I could take a exponentially deeper breath than when I started, and that always feels great. Kind of get the tension out of the shoulders and the upper back, and like I said, just creates a space, and it feels wonderful. And I hope you're starting to be able to feel that shift in your energy a little bit more now compared to day one, because the more you do this, the more you'll be able to feel those subtle shifts. And some days you'll be able to feel just like an energetic suitcase was cut off your back, and you'll feel this monumental shift of like, whoa, that was something huge, and you can breathe again. So I hope you feel a little bit better after that one. Come back to it whenever you need. Thanks for tapping with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow.